There we go. Donald Trump just got booed and heckled in a speech he gave at a General Motors plant in Michigan. You had protesters holding up signs saying no data centers in our communities, as Donald Trump has been pushing data centers in all communities across the United States. Let me show you as Donald Trump was protested against during his speech at a General Motors plant in Michigan. Let's play this clip right here. Now, throughout this speech, there were lots of protests against Donald Trump. There were some people in the crowd calling Donald Trump a pedo protector, which he is. And then Donald Trump said, communist, communist. And then the guy was like, pedo protector. And Trump was like, communist. Here, play this clip.
These companies were coming in and just robbing us blind. And it was causing tremendous problems for your jobs. But now all of that is changing because I placed historic tariffs on foreign producers and manufacturers, including a 25% tariff on foreign automobiles, something that no other president had the courage to ever do. He's a communist. He's a communist. Thank you. He's a communist. We're running against communists. Now, this is great. What's going on? We're going to win very big. No, I didn't even hear the guy, I think.
And then there were more protesters protesting Donald Trump for wanting data centers in all of their communities. I think we're going to start to see more protests like this as Donald Trump pushes to have data centers in your backyard. Here, play this clip. Now, it should also be noted that Trump was also called a pedo protector at a Ford plant in Michigan back in January. Do you remember that? And he was called a pedo protector at the General Motors plant today. Auto workers against pedos strike again. Pedo protectors strike again. Here, play this clip. That was Donald Trump at the Michigan facility back in January at the Ford plant. Over here, I'll share with you Donald Trump's speech. There's small portions of his speech. I don't want to do too much. Here, Donald Trump said to the crowd, I'm better than you than your parents. I do more for you than your mom and dad does, right? Aren't I a better parent for you? This is what he was saying to the crowd at a General Motors plant in Michigan. Let's play this clip.
Yeah, Mary, I hate to say it, you wouldn't have an auto industry right now if they got elected. You wouldn't have an auto industry. But I don't know what happened to the guy. Somebody said he got fired, but I can tell you, the people that count, those people love Trump. Because I've done more for you than your parents, okay? Your parents are good. I'm not going to knock your parents, but I have been better to you than your parents. That I can tell you, and they would agree with me. Wherever they may be, they would agree.
Then Donald Trump said, not only am I your dad, I am better than your parents to you, but the word affordability is made up. The media says this word, it doesn't really exist. Remember, I'm better than you than your parents. I'm better for you than your parents, and the word affordability doesn't exist. Here, play this clip.
But I had nothing to do with it. You know, they have this term. So here I am. I'm one day in office, and the fake news goes, affordability, affordability. I said, what's affordability? What's that all about? Prices are too high. I said, I'm here for less than 24 hours. but we've brought down prices.
Now, as so many Americans are suffering right now, Donald Trump says this is the single greatest year in American history, as he's got us into never-ending wars, as our economy is suffering, as inflation surges. Trump says this is the single greatest year. He's better than your parents, and the word affordability doesn't exist. Let's play this clip.
Years, bad years. We're having the single greatest year we've ever had as a country. We're not going to let these people destroy it.
Then Donald Trump says the war in Iran that he and Netanyahu got the United States into, it's like playing a banjo, he says. It's just like strumming on a banjo. So he's better than your parents. This is the greatest year ever. The word affordability is a new word that nobody knows. And his war, it's like a banjo, everybody. So, okay, just like a banjo. Here, play this clip.
Down faster than at any time in the last 6 years. When the fuel comes down, which it did for a little while, then they didn't behave and I had to go back, and now they're behaving again. You know, it's like playing a banjo. But every day we're fighting to put more money in.
Then Donald Trump says, in 18 months, we've turned this country completely around and we are in a golden age. Let's play this clip.
In just 18 months, we've turned this country completely around, and we're going to do still better, but we have a turn. We're hot.
He continues to talk about being in a golden age, and he says that he was the man of the year in Michigan, which he wasn't. And then the fake news says that he was not the man of the year in Michigan, but they're fake news. He is the man of the year. He's better than your parents. No one's ever heard of the word of affordability. You should all have data centers in your backyard. The Iran war is like a banjo. Okay, this is what he's saying in the United States of America. No wonder he's got the lowest approval of any president in history. Here, play this clip.
So, ladies and gentlemen of Michigan, the golden age of America is upon us. We're in the golden age. This is an age like no other. And the men and women of the American auto industry and General Motors are leading the way. And I'm so proud of it because, as Brian and others in the room know, I fought for this for years. I was here 25 years ago. I got Man of the Year. By the way, the press questioned that, and then they found out it was true, actually.
Then he goes on to say that he has rich friends, and one of his rich friends donated grass for the White House, and there'll be a heliport and a drone port, and that's going to be amazing for him. And he's never heard the word affordability, and Iran is like a banjo, and this has been the greatest year ever. Data centers in your backyard. Here, play this clip.
It's going to get only better. It's going to get all new grass. The parks are getting all new grass. I have a man who's a fantastic man, one of the biggest grass growers. I know everybody. I know grass growers, but he's actually a very rich guy. He wants to fix up the parks, all brand new grass. We're going to do our job. He donated the grass for the White House. We're building a heliport, and we're building a drone port, and we're building a great ballroom and a military facility as part of it. And it's incredible. And people cannot believe how it looks. Washington, D.C., think of it, is now a really safe city, and it's so beautiful again, and people are proud of it. It's our capital. They have to be proud of it. It was a crime-ridden mess.
Then he says he's losing weight. Did you know that about him? That's what he says in his speech. During these speeches, he says he loses a lot of weight when he gives these speeches. Here, play this clip.
And I apologize for the air conditioning, but this room was not built for thousands of people. This room was built for a few people making cars, not for thousands of people. And it is a little warm up here, but I love that because every time I make a speech, I lose weight. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful way to lose weight.
Then he says, mijo. He starts to say, mijo. And he goes, did you know that that's how you say Mexico? He goes, mijo. This is clearly a deranged lunatic that we're watching. Mijo, he says. Here, play this clip.
Out of General Motors. For years, you watch companies move production from America down to Mexico. Mexico. I love the way there's a very nice president of Mexico. You know that. She's very nice, and she speaks beautifully, and she calls it Mexico. So I said to a group the other day, and we will stop all business going to Mexico. And they didn't know what the hell I was talking about. It didn't come out as well, Sean. It didn't come out as well. This is a great gentleman, heads up transportation. He's also world championship tree climber 5 times.
And then he wants everybody to know that Obama was bad, and he's Obama, and Democrats are Democrats, and they are bad, and Obama, and Miho, and data centers in your backyard, and banjos. Here, play this clip.
American manufacturing. Obama would say, remember Barack Hussein Obama? Obama. He was so bad for the auto industry. I don't know, you know. Honestly, I don't know how you vote for Democrats because they are so bad for the industry. But it turned out that all you really needed to get him back was a new president.
Then Donald Trump says that we were very respected at the G20 when he showed up. He never showed up at the G20. He was at the G7. He boycotted the G20 in South Africa, largely because it was run by a black leader in South Africa, and the Trump regime is racist. Here, play this clip.
Cities and the whole world was laughing at us as a stupid nation. They called us a stupid nation. But they're not laughing anymore. America is respected again, I think like we've never been respected before. You saw I went to the G20, I went to the G7, I went wherever we go, they're looking at us as the real leader again. For a long time that hadn't taken place.
Then Donald Trump said, look, if you're getting crap about why we're in Iran to my MAGAs out there, if you're getting crap from your friends, just say nuclear. Just say we're stopping nuclear weapons. Here, play this clip.
But we've already paid for the Venezuela operation, as I said, and likewise we're winning big time with the Islamic Republic of Iran, and we're ensuring that they never have a nuclear weapon. When somebody comes up and says, why are we doing this? Just say, because we cannot let them have a nuclear weapon. It's very simple. That's all you have to say. There's nothing else you have to say.
Then Donald Trump says, and I want everybody to know that we are stopping the communists, he said. He said, and right now in America, the communists, they're more dangerous than Nazis, more dangerous than Pearl Harbor, more dangerous than 9/11. He goes, right now, the communists, like that guy who called me a pedo protector, they're more dangerous than Al-Qaeda and ISIS and Nazis. This is what he has to say. Here, play this clip.
But communism is the greatest threat to our country in history, including even World War I, World War II, Pearl Harbor, or 9/11. I mean, this is a serious threat, because they're going to promise all sorts of things. In 1 year, the country will be absolutely bankrupt. You'll live in squalor. You'll live in fear. You won't have police. You won't have firemen. You won't have anybody. You're going to be, it's a disaster. Even the thought of it is a disaster. And we have the hottest country in the world. We don't want to have it, and we have to be strong about it. We can't be nice. You know, a lot of the Republicans are nice. We're a very nice party. We shouldn't be so nice, to be honest with you. But we can't let them get their claws into this incredible, they call it an experiment. I don't think it's any longer an experiment. This has been going on for a long time. We had good years, bad years. We're having the single greatest year we've ever had as a country.
Now, clearly a deranged lunatic right there that you just observed. Clearly a deranged lunatic, but I show you so you understand what we're dealing with right here. We're dealing with a psychotic thing. Really, this shouldn't be a political thing, like a psychotic thing. And hat tip to the data center protesters. I want to see more of that out there. Get the hell out of Michigan, you loser. Get the hell out of Michigan, you fascist. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. Have you pre-ordered WTF America yet? The book I'm writing with my brothers. It comes out in October, but pre-order it right now. It helps if you do the pre-order so we can decide where we're going to do a book tour. Pre-order it now if you can. Thanks, everybody.
Before you go, our book, WTF America, is available for pre-order now. It's the story of how we got here and how we fight our way back. To pre-order, scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Let's do this.